Hello, welcome back. For those of you who have not stumbled upon my channel yet, my name is Zendaya. This is Inner Voice Whispers, and today I am going to be talking about my favorite hair care products. So for those of you who have watched my previous twist out tutorials, you know that I pretty much use one brand, which is the Natural 85 brand, which is called Melanin. So I started following her about 10 years ago when I first went natural. She made a lot of cool products. I made them myself. I was dabbling into making my own conditioners, my own flaxseed gel, all of that stuff. However, fast forward to now, my time is precious, so I don't really do all that stuff anymore. However, she did just launch this brand, and she had the twist out cream. She has the leave-in conditioner, and which looks like this. And then she has the oil. And I just saw that she came out with a shampoo, which I have not tried yet, but I will be interested in trying that soon. I think it's a black soap, African black soap shampoo. Now, I have really sensitive skin. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but I can't get away with using whatever I want like most people. So I have to be very particular about what I use in my hair, making sure that whatever I'm using is not going to break my face out, make sure that it's not going to make my scalp irritated or my scalp react. I used to have really flaky scalp, and I also used to have this white ring around the front of my hairline, which I just assumed it was hereditary because my mom had it. But turns out once I went natural, once I started using more natural products, once I changed up my products and stopped going to get my hair done, that my hair just started flourishing. So with that being said, this is the product that I use now for my conditioner, for my shampoos. Like I said, Natural 85 did not have any kind of conditioners or any of that stuff when I first went natural. So I kind of had to learn by trial and error, which what most people will have to do when you go natural. If you have a sensitive scalp, maybe you have flaky scalp, or maybe your hair isn't growing the way you want, I would highly suggest kind of doing a detox, kind of like what people do for food detoxes. You kind of cut everything out and then you slowly start adding things back in, and then you realize what your body is reacting to. So this is what I did as far as learning what worked for me and what did not. When I first went natural, I cut out all the products, and I noticed that my flaky scalp cleared up. I noticed that the white ring went away. You know, I was seeing a dermatologist for a little while, which was helping, but she was just giving me more chemicals, right? So I was able to cut everything out and then start building upon that. And I realized the first time I used conditioner after I cut everything out, because I didn't want to keep making bananas and avocado and mayo and putting all that in my hair, I noticed that when I added conditioner back into my routine, my scalp lit on fire. It was just, oh my God, it was really bad. So as time went on, I came across different products and different brands that were more natural based, and I noticed that my scalp wasn't irritated with it. One day I just came across this brand called Monat, however it's pronounced, sorry. I don't really know how it's pronounced, but I came across this brand and I used it. I took some samples home with me and I tried it, and my scalp did not react to it. I did not have flaky scalp. I didn't have an irritated scalp by anything. The conditioner worked, and I just stuck with it. And when you find something that works, you just really want to stick with it and not mess around with other things. Today, I'm definitely rocking the fro because it's coming up on wash day, and I am due for a deep condition. So I was waiting for the product to come in, and since it came in, I decided to do a quick review on it. I just received my shipment. As I said, I've been getting this product for at least 4 years now. And this is what I got this time. So I did get the leave-in conditioner this time. I wanted to try it, considering that my last wash day didn't go as planned. I might need a little extra help. And I got the Smooth Deep Conditioner, which I've gotten before, and the replenishing mask, which is what I like to use on a regular basis. It also came with some little cool gifts, like this renewing shampoo and this volume reviving shampoo. I'm not really into volume reviving shampoos. I feel like I have enough volume in my hair, but anything that's going to help restore and renew, I'm always down for that. Replenishing mask, I typically use almost every time I do my hair. However, I will use it less depending on how often I wash my hair. So if I go longer stints without washing it, I will use this. If I wash it, if I'm in a mood where I'm washing it every couple of weeks, I'll definitely use something like the smoothing and deep conditioner. I will say that I'm really excited to use these little gifts that they gave me. So this is a split end mender, and it comes in a little packet like this. And this one is their oil intensive, like repairing lotion or repairing oil. So it's not enough oil in my opinion I have a lot of hair, a really thick hair. So this is not going to be enough to really have an idea and if I like it or not, but I'm still going to use it. I have joined their VIP reward system, so it gets me a pretty decent amount of money off of the product. The product is a bit pricey. It is pricey. I will not lie. But like I said, I buy it because my scalp does not get irritated when I use it. And I feel like it has been helping my hair. So this is why I buy it. When you're part of the VIP program, you get free shipping, and then you get like 20% off or something like that every time you do an order. And you get to have the orders placed whenever you want them to be placed. So I just go through my consultant and I have her kind of manipulate when the shipments are coming out. Because when I was doing it on my own, it was like I had to get it every couple months. And then I had loads of product because I don't wash my hair like every few days or anything like that. So I had way too much product. So now I have my consultant just making suggestions for me and kind of manipulating when the shipments are going to come out and double checking to make sure that I have enough product, as well as seeing if I want to change anything or try anything new. Of course, since they are a hair care brand as well as skin now, they've kind of branched out. Over the years, I tried different things like the Curl Refreshing Spray. I never actually used that because I don't wear wash and goes, which I will be trying that soon. But they have the flexible holding gel, which I got oil in that already. This is the shampoo I usually use. It was just the Renew shampoo. This one, my consultant suggested for me, and I really like this. So I'm probably going to switch over to this shampoo. It's an oil cream shampoo. So I really liked that one and enjoyed it. This is going to be my new go-to. But I still have a ton of renewing shampoo left from my monthly shipments. So that's going to be a minute. And here's another shampoo. So they give you samples and everything like that. I have blowout creams. I have all different kinds of things. With all that being said, with the Manat brand, I pretty much stick to the shampoo and conditioners because I have a highly sensitive scalp as well as skin, and this has done well for me. This has done very well for me. I no longer get that ring around my edges. My edges have grown in due to the fact that it's not irritated on a regular basis. I don't really suffer from flaky scalp anymore. If you do, they might have something that's catered to that, but I don't really have that kind of issue anymore. Right now, with this brand, my favorite thing to use is the Super Nourishing Oil Cream Shampoo, which I just started using, and the Replenishing Mask, which I've been using for many years now. And as far as my twist out tutorials and what I use in my hair for twist outs, and soon I'll be trying this also for the wash and goes, I use the Natural 85 brand. This brand, like I mentioned several times, is called Melanin. I would highly recommend it. Just try it, and what do you have to lose? It's not a very expensive brand, which is what I like best about this too. Not only does it work, but it is not an expensive brand. I mentioned that it's coming up on wash day, but I actually just had a wash day about a week ago. Typically, I wouldn't be washing it for another couple of weeks, at least 2 weeks, 2, maybe 3 weeks. However, when I washed my hair, I did not realize I didn't have any conditioner. And with that being said, it was a disaster. I didn't order enough product in the right amount of time. I thought I had some more left and I didn't. And I tried to use honey in my hair, which is why I'm like, I'm so over trying to do, natural stuff. I just don't do it anymore. I've been out of that for a long time. But anyways, I put honey in my hair. because I know that it makes your hair soft. And the detangling process was a nightmare. So, yes, I feel like my hair needs to be restored. I'm going to be washing it again. I used a lot of this. I just bought this. I used a lot of this to kind of make up for what was done as far as not being able to deep condition my hair, and for having all the knots, all the tangles, all the breakage that came out during the detangling process due to not conditioning my hair. So I used a lot of this. The hair has some shine to it. It doesn't feel like it did when I first washed it. So maybe I feel like it's helped my hair. So I will definitely continue to be using this leave-in conditioner, regardless if I like the leave-in conditioner that, Restore leave-in conditioner that they supplied me, because this kind of came through for me twice. It came through with the disastrous event that I just had last week washing my hair, and as well as when I didn't have time to wash my hair more regularly. My hair was getting really dry. I sprayed it with some water. I twisted it up with this. I left it up for a few days, and I just noticed the difference of how moisturized it felt after not being able to wash it and deep conditioning it. So that was just recently. And then, like I said, I just washed my hair, didn't have the conditioner, and then there was more drama. So I'm going to be doing a wash day tutorial for the best way to wash your hair. It will not be like what just happened, but it's going to be very informative. Stay tuned, and you guys get to get all the information on what to do to avoid breakage and to avoid all of that happening to your hair. I must have had some kind of memory glitch, because I forgot to mention that I also used this in my hair along with the leave-in conditioner. I applied a lot of the leave-in conditioner, as I showed you, but I felt like my hair was still dry and lacking a shine. So I use this. Now, I don't mind using this in my hair. I use it in my daughter's hair. I used to snub my nose up at grease for a really long time when I first went natural, because I was making all my own stuff, and I'm like, this is going to clog your pores, blah, blah. But I watched a hair tutorial, and some girl's hair was just so fly. It was so fly, and she used this. So I'm like, well, let me start using it. So I use it in my daughter's hair. I use it in mine every now and then. I noticed that when I use it, that the twist out pattern isn't the same. So it kind of messes with the pattern. I mean, it's grease, so I'm pretty sure that most of us are familiar with what grease looks like and feels like. But I just wanted to say that because I mentioned how much shine was in my hair, and I really think that it was due to me using this product is the reason that it's soft and has shine to it. So yes, I still love the leave-in conditioner that Natural 85 came out with, the melanin product, but this is really what added the shine, and this is what has helped my hair feel a little bit more soft and conditioned. The reason that I'm sharing this is because most people don't like to talk about their mistakes. They don't like to talk about the things that have gone wrong. They just want to show you what goes right. And that's cool. That's cool. I mean, that's pretty much what I've been doing. But I felt like I needed to share it because I think I underappreciated no, I don't want to say underappreciated. I think I underestimated the value of deep conditioning your hair and just conditioning it, and how much it helps detangle your hair, how much it helps strengthen your hair, how much shine it's been giving my hair. I've been doing it so often and for so long, I think I just kind of overlooked it. So then when I didn't have the conditioner, I was just like, oh, I'll just throw some honey on it. It'll be okay. It was not okay. So I do want to do a wash day routine to show the best way to avoid all of the breakage, the best way to do the detangling before you get ready to wash your hair, as you're washing your hair, and what to do after to have to retain your length and just to have the best hair that you can have. So stay tuned again, and I will be doing that within the next few days. I hope you guys find this video informative. Leave a comment, let me know what your favorite products are, And I will see you in the next video.